we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton.
I should have got her. But I didn't understand the repercussions of what could happen if I didn't. But luckily, there was a place that let me do a payment plan to get it done to save her, and it was about $1,300 cheaper than what it was somewhere else. But then she started moving around too much and playing, and gave herself like a hernia. So her bladder was going towards her intestines. So this morning she had to go in for surgery again.
It's in for the Guardians.
Well, Taylor.
Well struck right field. Fletcher ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
I was hoping it was going to keep going, but I knew it wasn't. It was too late.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Oh, two.
There we go. That's the home.
And you can touch all, baseball man.
Yeah, you can't catch them all, baseball man.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is...
See, I would already have at least one third.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Cleveland up around looking for more. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Ralph Taylor. He's already homered in this game. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Quick feed to second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
The final line for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 14 runners on base.
Hey, baby.
For the White Sox, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They
We got one shell right now.
Time of the ball.
Yeah.
Here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Okay, I got one. I got the last one still rolled. I didn't smoke it without you. I just waited. Okay. I love you more. Be careful. Okay. Bye. Bye. We got one home run there for fucking game. I need to get more. Ball. Hopefully I'm not pitching any of these games. Only because I want the game to go by quick. Probably go get my little baby. I'm gonna see if she wants to play some wrestling today. If her mom's cool with us having.
Now it's the power speed combo. Ralph Taylor. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
He's the outer part swing. Oh my God, that was sweet baby mama Salama Jama slam
first
right
one
there.
away.
I missed it. Oh damn, that was the one that should have went gone.
On the ground, could be
What's
two.
the ball? What's the ball?
Montgomery throws the first in time.
I'll take the one. At least
That's a
I
good piece of hitting right there.
There
The
we
job
go.
is
I
to
got my
move the
pack.
runner up and give your team a chance to
shit,
score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happens, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Andrew Benintendi stands in now and watches strike one. That one close. What? The ball. Ball one.
What? He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And here it comes. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
The wind in the pitch. This to third. Ramirez slings it across.
I didn't think it's going to give us a solid contact, but that was a
Here's Nick Madrigal. And that's in the dirt.
I think when my finger does that.
One out, base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. Quan settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Luis Robert now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Two out, space is empty. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Double pitcher split.
Back at guaranteed rate field, bottom of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Eloy Jimenez. That's in there. 200
You said what, baby?
pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The pitch timer expired before.
Oh, shit. You passed me another letter, too. I forgot. I woke up trying to figure out where she was, and then all I heard was and looked this way, and the bedroom door opened up, and she walked out. I was like, Lilo, where you at, Lilo? And then all I heard was
Oh my God, what?
She probably did too. She probably did too. That's funny. Damn, I think that's the first time I ever got the pitcher's clock called on me for forgetting to pause the game. Shit, it was longer than that because I laid down a little bit after we dropped Piper off. I didn't even survive till 12. I just woke up, it was like 2 something. I'm like, what the fuck?
Before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just that mare.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Colson Montgomery batting with 1 down.
It was like drizzling
Takes
just a second ago. Look outside as well.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique, and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Sox will move to the 3rd with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Dominic Fletcher. Taylor back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Bounce to 3rd. Over to 1st. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9th, the catcher,
Matt Stassi comes up to hit. Out towards right center field. Valera after it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Benintendi batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ground ball right side. Whips it to 1st. And Benintendi is out. And that 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Really good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
1 down, base is empty. And another ball.
2-1.
Hammers
That's
down
1-1,
right
baby.
to
It's
left
gone.
field, and
It's out of
forget
here.
it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd homer this series.
I actually got a home run in that game I was
Back
pitching.
here on the south side.
Normally I don't get home runs the game
Down
I'm
the number 2 hitter, Nick Madrigal. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one is inside.
They cheated me on that one.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Valera makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Eloy Jimenez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Throwing a 95 missed up top. And that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike. A sliding stop at short. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The pitch. And a strike on the outside edge.
Should I turn the fan now?
Next offer in there for a strike.
That good?
And that's strike 2.
This one just curled up next to you. She definitely missed you.
And right back to the mound.
He
Throws
was
the
throwing
first in
all the
time.
time.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. There's a strike. Montgomery measures 6 feet 4 inches, 23 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021.
2 ball outside pocket. I'm not putting it all the way out there.
And he deals.
Right down here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens?
It gets down a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
You actually had backup.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
2 outs. And that one sliced foul. 0-2 now. High in the air, out to right. Clase has this one sized up. Brings it in. That is the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ralph Taylor.
Huh? They shouldn't, but we can. The red thing's right there to the right of you. On that tray.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a foul ball.
Shit, my butthole.
There's a swing and a drive. In plate, the relay throw. Safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-0.
It's a run on the board.
Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Max Stassi. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse go after hitters, and get quick outs.
Next offering upstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, what a pitch for the strikeout right there, Boog. He placed that screwball on the inside, and man, that thing moves a ton. That's a unique pitch. So tough to throw. You don't see many guys throwing that pitch, but if you can put it right there against same-side hitters, almost impossible to handle.
The Guardians up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. There's the strike. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Out of here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And the batter now, Nick Madrigal.
Can I do that myself?
Missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. That one missed.
Like perfect. Why is it still all over there, yo? Can be broken as fuck sometimes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Snags it for the 2nd out. And now it's Luis Robert. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That's in for a strike.
Fuck listening to New York time. You fuck me up. You got a fucking home run off
the Guardians leading by 5 here in the 2nd game of the series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Ralph Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. The pitch. On the ground. Madrigal. On to first. And there's 2 away. Here on the south side, and now it's going to be Eloy Jimenez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Never.
And that one missing low.
Yo, what is the game doing?
2-0. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 25.
Andrew Vaughn now. 1 for 2.
Vaughn.
He's been great for these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Strike 1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. The Guardians leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Got it by him for the K.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Vaughn around second, headed for third. Coming home. Relay throw home. The tag, and he's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. They get it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Max Stassi. Just off the inside edge. Taylor still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact.
Thank you.
A new arm into the game. The righty.
Can't be pitching when I gotta rush.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swing and a miss. 2 now.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Give me something to hit, bitch.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That was the emergency hack right there.
That one is absolutely belted. Robert going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third, and now the runner will score from third.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
If you don't return to clubhouse, then it makes it seem like you didn't play those fucking games. It should have been a straight up shutout, but I had a rush, so I just started doing my own shit.